I said, we pushed all these programs, I said, I'm going to be a president for everybody, whether you live in a red state or a green state? Please, thank you. If I were smart, I should leave now. First, the special counsel released their findings today about their look into my handling of classified documents. I was pleased to see they reached a conclusion I believed and knew all along they would, that there are no charges should be brought in this case. As many of you know, this was an exhaustive investigation, going back literally more than 40 years. 40 years when I became a United States Senator when I was a kid. I was a kid, 29 years old. Special counsel acknowledged I cooperated completely. I did not throw up any roadblocks. I sought no delays. In fact, I was so determined to give special counsel what they needed, I went forward with a 5-hour in-person interview over the 2 days of October the 8th and 9th last year, even though Israel had just been attacked by Hamas on the 7th. I was in the middle of handling an international crisis, but I was especially pleased to see the special counsel make clear the stark differences between this case and Donald Trump. As the special counsel wrote, and I quote, "Several material distinctions between Mr. Trump's case and Mr. Biden's are clear." And by the way, this is a Republican counsel. Most notably, after given multiple chances, this is the continuation of the quote, he returned classified documents and avoided prosecution. Mr. Trump allegedly did the opposite. This is the continuing quote. According to the indictment, he has not only refused to return documents for many months, he also obstructed justice by enlisting others to destroy evidence and then lie about it. In contrast, Mr. Biden turned in classified documents to the National Archives, the Department of Justice, consented to a search of multiple locations, including his homes, and sat for a voluntary interview, and in other ways cooperated with the investigation. That's the distinction, among others. The bottom line is the special counsel in my case decided against moving forward with any charges, and this matter is now closed.
Excuse me, to the Her report. I know you said you can't comment because it's not out yet, but today we learned that the White House chose not to redact anything and not exert executive privilege. Why did the White House not exert executive privilege?
I would refer you to the White House counsel, my colleagues there at the White House.
And making Roe v. Wade the law of the land. The law of the land.
We have the Admiral back in the briefing room who is going to give us an update on the Middle East and take your questions. Here you go, Admiral. Thank you.
Actually, I don't have an opening statement. I'll save you that. So we'll just go right to questions.
All right, here we go.
Sorry to bring you back up.
That's very. I actually knew that and I forgot.
But you bounded very quickly.
I know.